this morning, whether full-time or volunteer, firefighters make sure someone is there in case of a fire. However, proposed new federal regulations might put a big strain on fire departments. WGEM's Ryan Hill is live for us in Quincy this morning with more on the potential impact. Ryan, good morning.
Good morning. Now, here at the Tri-Township Fire Department, they have both full-time and part-time firefighters, and they work with other departments, including volunteer departments, via mutual aid. The chief says the proposed OSHA updates for firefighters, though, could have a big impact on all departments, especially volunteer departments. Now, Tom Bentley says some of the updates include more training depending on a firefighter's role, along with mandatory recertifications. He says for volunteer departments who rely on volunteers, that can take out a lot of time for them. An area representative for the Illinois Association of Fire Protection Districts says another problem is it would require constant truck and equipment replacements, even if they are in good working condition still. That'd make it very hard on volunteer departments' budgets.
It certainly would push departments into maybe merging together, and which would affect their response times, for one, because then they might run out of one station there as opposed to maybe 3 stations if 3 departments merge together.
The area representative for the Illinois Association of Fire Protection Districts says if they make these required for all departments to follow, there needs to be money available for departments, especially volunteer ones, so that way they can compensate their volunteers, but also be able to purchase any equipment that needs to be updated. That way they don't have to pass any of the burden on to the taxpayers. Chief Tom Bentley says on top of that, the proposed rules should also take into account smaller departments and volunteer ones, so that way there's not as much stress placed on them. Live in Quincy, Ryan Hill, WGEM News.
Brian, thank you. To read the full list of the proposed regulations for the fire department, you can check out this story at WGEM.com.